Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous. Now, for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, I think we're going to have a good one. Now, I had the IPA from this brewery, but I never had this one. The El Segundo Brewing Company, located in El Segundo, California. Steve Austin's Broken Skull American Lager. Checks in at 4.8% alcohol by volume. Date stamp on the bottom says only 62 days old. 62 days is nothing for a lager. Are you kidding me? Yeah, lagers can sit around quite a while under the right conditions. Now, you don't want to let a lager sit around in heat and sunlight, even though it's in a can. You still don't want to do that, but properly stored, you could drink it probably about a year later. I don't think you would want to, but you could. Lovely glassware for the occasion. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. All right. So let's see what we have. Oh, yeah. You got to be careful with this glassware because it's a little bit etched on the bottom there with our conic piece right there, so you can stick your finger in there. So when you pour the beer in there and the beer hits that, it's going to produce a lot of foam. So you got to be careful. You got to slow your roll, and about halfway through, you can pour again, and we still have quite a bit of foam. Just a little bit more foam than I would serve if I were a bartender, but I'm at home and I don't care. Beautiful, clear, golden color, crystal clear, golden color, beautiful white head on this beer, beautiful. Let's go ahead and top it off here. Ah, look at that now. That beer looks lovely. Got some nice carbonation flowing up from the bottom. You won't be able to see it at home there. But let's just check it out here, see what kind of aromas we can pick up. Ooh, nice. Nice and grassy. I like a beer like this, and spicy too. Man, I wonder what kind of hops this is brewed with. I wonder if there's some Saaz hops in here. I'll do some research on it because these days I only look at what's printed on the can or the bottle. I don't do a lot of research before I drink the beer. Now, in days gone by, I would sit here and spend 10 minutes and figure out, what kind of hops are in here, what kind of malts are in here, what's this beer all about. I don't do that these days. I just open it and drink it and give you my honest opinion about it and go from there. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I'm going to thank the brewers at El Segundo Brewery for all the hard work they put into bringing each and every barrel of beer to guys like me who enjoy it. Cheers to them, and cheers to you at home for watching. Oh, now that's nice. Mm. Oh, man, yeah. It says on the can something about this is the beer you want to drink after a hard day at work. Yeah, no doubt. I'm going to have to slow down though, because if I drink too much, it won't be a whole lot to take a picture of. What I do is I drink a little bit, I talk about it, and then later on I'll take a picture of what's left and post it. But I find out a lot of times, man, that beer is so good, I just keep drinking it, and there's nothing to take a picture of because I don't have another can. That's it. Mm, very beautiful bouquet up front, man. Very flowery. Man, it's spice in there though. I wonder if there's some Saaz hops in here or a German Hallertau hops because that's what it tastes like to me. Yeah, let's put our stir stick in here and bring it back to life a little bit, if you will. Yeah, I learned this trick from a bartender at a brew pub because he would get an order from the servers and he would fulfill that order, but then they wouldn't come and pick it up right away, and the beer would be flat as a pancake. You got like a 3/4 of an inch to an inch, and it's just nothing. So he put a little plastic stir stick in there, and I said, "What are you doing, man?" He says, "Yeah, I'm putting a little bit of head on there so it has a nice presentation for the customer." I said, "Ah, yeah," because he said, this is a brew pub and presentation is everything. That's why he made so much tip, every night. He made $400 or $500 a night in there. Yeah, that guy. I don't know where he went. That brew pub closed years and years ago, man. That's been probably what that was back in 2010. So yeah, it's been 12 years. I don't know where he went, but hopefully he's doing well. I can't say enough good things about this beer. The only thing is the head kind of fizzles out, and I just this is my personal thing. I don't like to see a beer with no head at all, but it tastes really good. It tastes really good. Um, El Segundo, Broken Skull American Lager. It's a decent beer. I know a lot of guys don't like to drink lagers slash pilsners, but you need a break from those high alcohol IPAs and those New England style IPAs, the West Coast IPAs, the stouts, and everything else. Man, it's just a simple beer. This is a simple time in American history. This is a beer. You'd go into a bar and say, "Give me a beer," and this is what they would bring you. There were no IPAs, there were no stouts. There were, but they weren't widely available. Let's say it like that. They were under the counter. Nobody wanted them. This is the kind of beer that people wanted. Is not that far back in history. We're talking about back to the 1960s and 1970s, even the 1980s. The 1980s is when the craft beer movement started, but up until that time, this is what people would drink. Go in a bar and say, "Give me a beer." This is what you're going to get. Maybe not this craft beer, but this is the style you would get. All right, well, I can't drink anymore because there won't be anything to take a picture of. My friends, life is short. Let's be happy. Dr. Dave says try new things and try out this beer. Yeah, give it a shot. It's a decent beer. I'll tell you one thing. It's a lot better than those macro lagers. Not naming names, but the macro lagers. All right, then. Until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. As always, cheers.